Hey guys, so today I have another installment in my comedy DVD reviews, and today I'm going to be talking about Caroline Rhea's DVD. Now this is One Night Stand, which I believe is part of a sort of Live at the Apollo type act where I've got loads of different acts on and they're all on for like 10 minutes at a time or something. And I haven't seen any of the others, so I think I've seen one other act from the same sort of night, but this is the only one that I've got on DVD and the only one that I really care for. And basically it's Caroline talking on stage for 10-15 minutes. I can't remember the duration of it exactly, but it's not approximately 30 minutes, but I don't think it's the entire act because there's like features and things, which the features are quite nice, but I'll get onto them in a minute. Now, if you don't know who Caroline Rhea is, you're probably going to know her best as Aunt Hilda from Sabrina, which most people know. I am just insanely in love with Sabrina the Teenage Witch, the show, not the character. And so Aunt Hilda has basically been a part of my life for 11 years or so. And when I found out that Caroline did stand-up, it was about 2 years ago, I was like, wow. Because it was around about the same time that I fell in love with stand-up comedians. Because I absolutely love them. I think they're fantastic. So when I found out that Caroline did stand-up, I was like, well, brilliant. I've got to go and see her. And obviously I haven't got around to seeing her yet because I just can't afford to go over to the States, which is a bit annoying. And I also hear that she's actually doing a lot less stand-up now, which is a massive shame. But one day, maybe. So anyway, yeah, I got the DVD. And this was actually an American import, but I bought it off of Amazon.co.uk, so obviously it didn't cost me as much as it would have done if I'd bought it from, like, eBay.com or something. And I think it cost me around about £15, give or take. It wasn't that expensive, considering it's an import. But it does mean that it's a Region 1 DVD. Which means that I cannot play it as and when I want. I can play it on my laptop, but I have to change the disc settings so that it goes onto Region 1 compatibility. And I can only do that like 4 times or something, and then it locks. So I've watched this twice, and I can't risk watching it anymore. So I'm going to have to either invest in a Region 1 player or pray that this eventually gets released in the UK, which I don't think it will. So it is quite a few years old. I want to say, it doesn't tell me exactly, but I want to say 2005-ish, 2006, so it's not that old, but it's not like brand new either. And basically the act is just Caroline making people laugh. I know it sounds common sense, but it's just so funny. I think there are 2 things that stand out in particular. There's one joke which is about a monkey in a zoo, which is fantastic. That is probably my second favourite, and my favourite on it is something she does about the sound of music, which is actually quite a common one that she does. She did it at something either end of last year, beginning of this year, which is one of the latest videos on YouTube. If you do like a search for Caroline Rhea and go to sort by upload date, it'll be one of them there. The last stand-up one from the date I posted this video, and it's just so lovely. So that is probably my favourite out of all the things she says. There's just so much material on this in such a short space of time, and I love it completely. She's fantastic. As far as style, her humour is a little bit... It's a little bit crude for some people's liking, I know that, but then stand-up comedy generally is. But I mean, the thing I want to say is if you are, I don't want to say if you're a small child, because I'm assuming you're not going to watch this video, but if you're sort of a bit younger and you're not aware of stand-up comedy, especially Caroline's, and you are still watching Sabrina and you're still in the very much Aunt Hilda is sweet and innocent zone, then this isn't worth watching because it will ruin the image of Aunt Hilda, I promise you. This doesn't have a certificate on it, which I thought was a bit weird, but I would say it's 15, possibly. I don't think it's an 18, but I would say it's a 15 if I were to give it a certificate. But it's definitely worth watching if you adore Caroline as I do. It is really funny, and maybe even if you don't know who Aunt Hilda is, maybe you've never seen Caroline in anything else. You know, she did The Biggest Loser, the Caroline Rhea Show, some other things. She voices the mom on Phineas and Ferb and things, so you might know her even if you don't know who Aunt Hilda is. But it's definitely worth getting hold of if you can, because I think it's just so fantastic. I mean, okay, I paid like £15 for 30 minutes of material. Maybe some people are a bit hazy of doing that, but I do recommend it. I think it's fantastic. As far as the bonus material, you've got Caroline's performance at the Women of the Night comedy special, which was, I couldn't tell you when it was, but it was a long time ago. Well, compared to this anyway, she was... Based on how she looked in Sabrina and based on how she looked in that act, I'd say it was early Sabrina, possibly. But it's still fantastic. The material is still lively, it's still in keeping with the time, and it's really lovely and it's just perfect. And then you have behind the scenes interview, which is like an interview with Caroline in her dressing room, which is lovely as well. So that's definitely worth buying if you can. Like I said, Region 1 only. So that's a bit annoying because then I can't watch it as and when. But there are some clips on YouTube, so if you just do a search for Caroline Rhea stand-up or Caroline Rhea one-night stand or just Caroline Rhea, it'll come up. So it's definitely worth looking out for. Please feel free to leave comments and things if you've got this. I'd love to know if you do, because I don't know anybody else who does. I don't know anybody else who watches the clips either, so I can't even say, oh, that was funny, wasn't it? Because when I do, people are just like, eh. So it's really a shame. But I do love this completely. This is my favourite comedy DVD. In fact, it's one of my favourite DVDs, full stop. Apart from Friends and Sabrina and things. And it's just perfect. I mean, that's what she looks like in it. You know, it's very pink and everything, and it's really nice. She's just got a perfect stage presence. I mean, I love her, love her as Aunt Hilda, but I would like to have seen her more in stand-up. I just love it. And hopefully one day I'll see her live. And this is the funniest picture of her ever. I just think that is so lovely. So I got sidetracked there, but I think it's lovely. But yeah, it's definitely worth going to see if you can. I mean, let me know if you've seen her live as well. I mean, I will be very, very, very jealous if you've seen her or Kostaki live. But let me know. I'd like to know. Perhaps I like making myself jealous. I don't know. But yeah, I'm getting off track. So feel free to leave comments and things and video responses with your thoughts. And go and check out the videos on YouTube, or if you've got this, or if you're going to buy it, do it, because it's fantastic. Definitely worth getting hold of. If you're a fan of Aunt Hilda and you're past the sort of child stage where you can also now see her in other roles, then do it. And even if you don't know who she is, but you like stand-up comedy, do it, because you will find new love in a stand-up comedian. She is fantastic. But yeah, so that's all I wanted to say about this. Please feel free to leave comments and things, and I'll see you next time. Bye guys!